Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back working on my Welcome Center goodies that I need to get built for NeuTecha, and welcoming you back all at the same time. I also would like to thank you for joining me, hope we're all having a good one, as I'm trying, and it's turning out alright with all the good builds that I've been getting out today. I've had a couple nice little successes here, nothing like too awesomely intense, but they're really going to help make NeuTecha that much better, more involved, hopefully, and the details are getting covered, and that's kind of what I like. I like to have the options and then make them look as good as I possibly can until I think of a way to make them better, at least. Or if someone else has a way to make them better, build it up, send it in, and we'll see. Because if it is better, hey, we'll swap out stuff. There's no problem with that. Or maybe we could use it elsewhere. It's always a possibility. That's what this project's all about: citizens and community building kind of stuff. And it's not just for the multiplayer. That's not really what this is all about. This is just to have some fun, because this was thought of before multiplayer. This kind of town city idea that I wanted to do, and before I knew of multiplayer and what it was going to include. But it's more so it gives us reasons to build. It gives us things that we can work together on, and with the co-op multiplayer being in the works and coming eventually, that just gives me even more hope for this to maybe become part of maybe a hosted multiplayer game. But it is probably gonna be on the laggy side, depending how it does get built up. So at least we're going to have somewhere where we can send our stuff, we can make some fun videos with it, and we'll have all the text and characters that we at our disposal to use. And we should just have some good fun, I hope. At least the videos I make, they'll all be good, clean fun. Most of them. For the most part. We might get a little dark or dirty once in a while. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? But we are going to try and have some kind of like story-based videos come out of it from the citizens involved and everything. And I thought, well, why not have one possible story here and there where, new citizens are coming to NeuTecha, and then their experience. Maybe it wasn't that great. Maybe it was something crazy. Maybe they got attacked on the way in. So, there's a lot of possibilities there. So I'm going to try and build up as many, and keep them small too. Like, these aren't getting huge. I'm really hoping they don't cause too much lag with how I'm going to have everything spread out and located. I'm hoping to really save that from being a problem. But you never know until you get her done, right? And this is also going to be part of a little test I want to run. Because what I'm thinking is, just recently, once again, the saves seem to have changed enough where one doesn't want to load in a newer update or vice versa, or go back and all that. So what I'm thinking I might do is I'm going to set something up in the creative mode. And then from there, I'm just going to try and copy and paste the actual text right out of the save. Like the text for the text, and then paste it into the creative saves that I'm going to be using for the NeuTecha project. And then from there, if I can get that to work out, figure that out again, there won't be no worries. Because the saves can get corrupted, screwed up, whatever. I'll always have that text to fall back on to copy everything right back in place real quick. Well, quicker than compared to setting up everything individually and have drawn out plans for it and all that. I'm really hoping I can get that figured out. I know it's possible. I've done it before, and I don't think the saves would have changed that much. And I'm pretty sure people have been doing it since. So it's all just a matter of me just learning how to do it again. I kind of stumbled onto it there in the start, thinking of how to do it, and then I did it, and then I haven't done it since, and I kind of forgot what I did. So we got the booth done anyway. Back into what we're actually building here. We got it pretty much the way I'd like it. And now we just need somebody to go in it. Because, well, Bake and Betty and then all these other ones, they might already have jobs, right? Because she's a baker. Handyman Hank, he's a handyman. Crafty Carl, crafter. Me? I don't know what my job's going to be yet in NeuTecha. I haven't decided that yet. Maybe I'll be part of the crafting crew. I like building stuff. Like in real life, too, like other things outside of games. I get into just building as much as I can, but, you know, it's work with what I got kind of stuff. So there, that's not too bad of a start on this guy, I don't think. Let's see what else we can add in here to make him that little bit of extra special. Nah, not that. Something like that. We'll give him a bit of a belly. Because he is a greeter. So he's kind of stuck in his booth a little bit. And, you know, if there's no one showing up, he might get bored. And if he's an eating greeter, he could be a little on the portly side. So that's my excuse for giving him the belly anyway. And also, you know, I just kind of want to use these blocks. But I am trying to get like a wide variety of characters in to the NeuTecha kind of idea. So I'm going to build mine as varied as I can, but keep them within like the theme that I am after. And then everyone else, hopefully they do the same. And, you know, we'll get some pretty different looking characters around. Like one, there's been two that have been posted on the site. That there is a thread down the bit in the descriptions now for the NeuTecha project. The thread of it. And there's been two already posted up there. One's a duck, after the creator's name. And another one's like a skull, I think it is, or a ghost-looking kind of dude. But I don't think he named it after himself, so I'm going to have to check on that. See if that's going to be his actual character or just a character. And then he's going to make one that does represent him. Because if the characters are to represent you, please use your actual username for it. So then it's like, oh, hey, there's Reaper X1. That's his character. Or if you got, I can't remember their exact names, the ones that entered or put in characters. I'm not sure. It was just the other day. Man, my memory's horrible for stuff like that. There. Anyway, we'll give him some room for his hat. It's our festive little fella here. He's a heck of a good greeter. Take that like that. We'll put that back. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think with the question mark up top, it looks good. But you get what I mean about the names and that, eh? And then if you do have, like, other characters you're building that aren't to be you exactly, like your representation of your own self, that what I do is I put like an RX1 after mine. So if you want to put like a short abbreviated version of your username after the created name for your new other alternate characters, you know, that's cool too. Put a little claim on them, kind of, you know, your own kind of tag in the name. Because it's not that we're trying to take credit for anybody, and we do want to have everybody getting credit for their creations in this. So that's why I kind of like the idea of it. Because then someone could look at it and say, oh, RX1. That's Reaper X1's build. Or that's so-and-so's build, depending on whoever the little name's about. Because this guy, I'm getting the feel of him being a Gary. I'm not sure why, but I'm thinking Gary. Greeting Gary, maybe. I kind of like the ring of that. That ain't very good, though. Might have to do something there. Maybe I should have built that one higher. But he should take his hat off when he's entering the building, right? But I don't think he's supposed to put it back on, though. Gary Greeter? That's not bad. And see, the RX1. So we'll take a couple snapshots of these. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get too much. See, we almost need longer room for name giving. So we got into the creative save, like I was telling you. We set up a few things. But then while I was here, I kind of remember a suggested build that someone had mentioned. And I got thinking that could work out pretty good as a character too. Because what it was is the Dalek, I think it was, the robots from Doctor Who. Now, I've never watched too many of the episodes of that, but I have seen those in one of them. And he was nice enough when I asked him to send me a link, he did. So I took a look at the picture and that, kind of checked it out. And then just off memory, I didn't have this to look at. I just want to see how it turned out. Because, I am always trying to get my memory better. Because it sucks, like I say. So, I tried the things like this. Little exercises, if you will. So this is what I got that I built up as my first attempt on memory, running on memory, for a Dalek. I think that's how it is. D-A-L-E-K, so Dalek, maybe. So some of the key features that I know is, well, they didn't really have rockets on them, but I'm going to maybe have rockets on mine, because I like rockets. Rocketry is awesome. Just like lasers. Lasers are freaking cool. That's too much rocket for this guy. So yeah, we got a lot of redesigning to do on this little fine fella. But it can all happen. We'll just add some of them. Maybe we'll get rid of the rockets after all. It'll be okay though. Yeah, something like that maybe. Because they weren't really a complicated shape. It's just the detail to them mixed with this game makes it hard to copy it real close. Because they have like these little like half ball or half spheres around them, like little bumps in a pattern, of course, like placed. And I can't really figure out a great way of doing that, so I think I'm just going to try and get the general shape of them, and then like the one arm and then the one gun, because they seem to like have a laser gun. Now I was thinking of using like the little laser, but I do like the rail guns, so I'm thinking I might use it, because rail guns are freaking cool. And I'm thinking something like that would be kind of neat, maybe. Now, I know it's not accurate, it's not 100%, and he might be a little bigger than most of the characters are supposed to be, but these are just a helper kind of bot. They're only supposed to be found in NeuTecha, so I think that's alright. But they probably would still fit, because I think they are still 5. Oh, maybe it's 6 long, though. Oh, I can't tell. I'm moving around too fast. Stop moving, man, stop moving! Oh, 5. It's close, because the way it's squared out like that, it might get hooked on a bunch of stuff, but it might still be alright. But for the most part, they are just worker bots, helper bots for around in here, and just, another character that can be come in and out of play when we need to. But I do want it to work nice still. I was thinking of putting a mobile skew on it, but, we'll see. And this might be one of the... It looks actually kind of cool, but it doesn't really fit the look of what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I'm not sure if I really want AI on any of them. I was thinking of putting some on these guys, just so they could, do stuff. But then they're just going to run around and cause lag and just be a problem if there's a bunch of them. So there's going to be another character that, can be used at will, and maybe we'll figure out a better use for them later. But as I'm kind of wrapping this one up here, I think I'm going to call this one just about at a close. So as always, I'd like to thank you once again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, hey, feel free to hit up them like buttons, the comments and that, even if it's just to say hello. It's great to hear from you, and if you got any feedback, constructive criticisms and all that, that is the kind of awesome that helps the channel, helps me learn, and it is only brought by you guys. So, I do appreciate it. And from there, I'll remind you once again about the Saturday Showcase, where your cool and original techs could have a video of their very own, and all you gotta do is find my auditions link down below, post your in-game snapshots or save games to the thread that it takes you to. And from there, I'll make the best dang video I can, and we'll share some ideas and have a bunch of fun doing it, I hope. So far, it's been pretty good, I believe. No complaints. So, success, I think. And other than that, if you'd like to help out a little channel, there's always that paypal.me link and Patreon link down in the description underneath this video. The paypal.me, and it's set up for a $2 donation, and that will also get your name entered into a draw, or the next draw for the 3D printed tech. That's going to be sometime early next year. But, just a heads up if you want to participate. We're trying to get the funds together of everything, so hopefully we can have a bigger prize giveaway, but we'll see. And then other than that, that Patreon page is just starting out. I know I haven't got a lot done with it yet. I am working on it. I am thinking of things mainly right now of what I want to do. So, it's an option, and it is going to get better. Just like everything I try, it just takes time. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.